I faked signing my dad's DNR to force my brother to say goodbye, but he broke down before I could tell him the truth. We used to be the loud house on the street. Sunday barbecues, board games that turned into shouting matches, Dad blasting old rock while cleaning the garage. After Mom died from a sudden brain aneurysm, the noise vanished like someone had sealed our home in glass. Dad shrank into himself, moving slower, talking less, keeping her coffee mug untouched in the cabinet. My older brother Marcus handled it differently, by disappearing. He moved states away, skipped holidays, ignored Dad's calls, said watching him fall apart was pathetic. When Dad was diagnosed with advanced heart failure 2 years later, I called Marcus myself. He said he was too busy to come. Treatments dragged on, oxygen tanks, hospital rotations, the smell of antiseptic becoming normal. Dad still asked about him every day. Did Marcus call? Always hopeful, always disappointed. The night everything changed, Dad crashed. Machines surrounded him, steady beeps filling the ICU. Doctors pulled me aside and said we were nearing the end. Hours, maybe a day. I called Marcus again, voicemail, so I did something desperate. I told him Dad had signed a DNR and was being taken off support that night. I lied. He arrived 4 hours later, looking like he hadn't slept in weeks. When he saw Dad, frail, unconscious, fighting to breathe, something in him shattered. He grabbed Dad's hand, shaking, apologizing over and over, said he'd been angry at the world, not him, said he stayed away because watching Dad hurt made him feel like a helpless kid again. Then he broke down, full, ugly sobbing, forehead pressed to the hospital bed. Dad stirred, weak, but awake enough to squeeze his hand. Marcus froze, then started crying harder, telling him he loved him, that he was there now, that he wasn't running anymore. I stepped out so they could have that moment. A nurse later asked about the DNR paperwork I'd mentioned. I admitted the truth. There wasn't one. Support was never being removed. Dad stabilized the next morning. He's still fragile, still sick, but now Marcus calls every day and flies in twice a month. He thinks he came just in time to say goodbye. I've never told him that goodbye was never scheduled. I just needed him to remember he still had a father worth showing up for.